What's up, Sushi Squad? We back even more Troll to Trove, and today we're gonna be talking about Luxian's inventory. Yes, that's right. The scam artist is back. Remember, he was selling the rainbow carpet mount for like 200 dragon coins or some crap, and then you could end up buying it out of the event for grinding like 10 minutes. So that was fair. What is going on over here? What is all of this business? Why are there all of these things around? It's all this gardening junk. Anyways, before we get started with that, though, I gotta let you guys know, if you're new to Trove, you can use the sign up link down in the description, and then anything you end up buying out of the cash shop, I make a percentage of that sale. It's an awesome way you can help me out with my cost of living. There is the new Fiery Friends pack, and something else that we didn't really address is that the Steadfast Friends pack is basically going to end up having all the proceeds go towards the, you know, all the Ukrainian stuff that's going on, or whatever. We're not gonna get into it, but basically it's really nice that they actually have a pack where all of the proceeds go to it instead of a small percentage, because that's what's happened in the past. Neither of these items end up giving you any mastery though, so it's really nice. Anyways, ooh, the garbage man actually has some good stuff. I'm honestly surprised. Okay, so first of all, it's going to be the Rampage Raptor. This, I don't even remember where we normally got this thing. I think it was just in the Chaos chest at one point or another. Maybe not. I don't frankly know. But I remember that I generally really like this mount, even though it's kind of dumb, just because, or not that it's dumb. It's like, I really like it because it reminds me of like old Transformer toys that I used to have as a kid. But anyways, okay, cool. That one's pretty neat. It's just a Raptor, Raptor attack mount. And then there's the hoverboard, which this I'm expecting is going to end up getting a hefty price. Yeah, so this is something that you probably want to end up investing in, just because it's really, really cool, especially because of the fact that it's only 60 dragon coins. Funny enough, this is the cheapest out of all of the mounts, and yet I would argue it's one of the coolest ones, just because it's like a cool hoverboard that goes with, there's a gunslinger costume that this goes with specifically, because the modder is B yellow, and I used to talk with the guy. He's a cool dude. He has a really good eye for modded content and stuff like that. I don't know if he still even plays Trove, frankly speaking, but anyways, pretty cool mount. Then there's going to end up being the Toasty Coaster, which this is an old Chaos Vault item. I guess these items are always going to end up being expensive simply because of the dragon coins that they take. But for my money, I would say this should be the most popular, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Who knows? But it's just going to end up being a grilled cheese sandwich, which is kind of making me hungry. Does it have, yeah, it's grilled on the bottom too. Okay, I didn't even notice that there's all of this cheesy inside as well that you can take a look at when you open it up. Like, look at that, it kind of looks delicious. It also looks like it's a monster trying to eat you, so maybe that's why I like it. And then there's the armored arcabada. This is a Luxian item, which means it's not very good. This is basically, well, it literally is just the Dino Tamer's ultimate ability, but as a mount, which I guess is cool. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, especially because it's supposed to be armored, and yet like just the way that it's set up with its tail coming out of that slit, but also not being attached to it and stuff. And it's just these little details that kind of irk me with it, you know? Not to mention, I think that they could have just taken a better color palette, like if it was like bronze or something. I get it. They're going for the whole, it's steel, but still, it just, I don't know. Not to mention, why is the super like shiny reflective thing on the blue when it should be on the metal exterior? Okay, well, anyways, then there's also going to end up being the bouncy ladybug, which this, whoops, bouncy ladybug. I'm never a fan of these, but generally speaking, it's probably going to be worth a lot, right? Yeah, I thought so. Not only just because of the 90 dragon coins, but this is also very difficult to get your hands on. As far as I know, we would get it from the Ladybug event, right? I mean, it's just under the category of rare now, so I don't remember whether or not it was still in the Chaos chest. I know that it was once upon a time. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, I mean, it's just a bouncing Ladybug mount. I'm just never a fan of the bouncing mounts. It just, I don't know. There's something about it where it just is kind of like, okay. It's like a yoga ball or something, like as a mount. So then we also have the Luxian Style Stash. Now, If you end up opening up the style section, you'll see there's guns, hats, whatever. This basically is going to end up unlocking random items within these categories. So you can see there's uncommon, rare, epic. So what these are going to do is unlock specifically a random item from the seasonal, event, pinata, or Luxian equipment style section. So that can be a hat, a weapon, whatever. Cool. What? Oh, okay. And then there's the Streamer Dream 2. Now, if we go to the allies right here, you're going to see there's Streamer Dream 1, 2, and 3. These are basically items that were based off of streamers. I don't know who any of these people are, and frankly speaking, I don't know if anybody even still plays this game other than me and you. I don't know. I'm kind of out of the loop in that regard. But anyways, you know, it's kind of cool. So you can end up getting a few different items out of it. I like Navi, just because it's cool, but otherwise you can end up getting a bunch of different things out of this, and some of them are cool, some of them I'm not the biggest fan of. I like the banana guy just because it's the monkey reskin and it just looks stupid. So if you want, you can let me know which ally you ended up getting out of it. It's, you know, it's entirely up to you, though. I'm just kind of curious. And then last but not least, we have the Golden Horde Dragon Soul. Now, here's the thing. We can only buy 15 of these per Luxian's visit, and Luxian is on a bi-weekly schedule, which means that he's here this weekend for 72 hours from starting today's reset, and then he's going to end up being or then Caruxian's gonna be next weekend, and then Luxian's back the weekend after that. Okay, so put two and two together with how many times you would end up having to visit Luxian, how many dragon coins you would have to spend. Basically, you gotta spend, I think, 400 dragon coins, but ultimately you don't have to spend any other resources, and then in the end you're going to end up slowly consuming the souls to get all sorts of different rewards out of here, and tons of mastery. So, you know, you ultimately end up getting the full-on Luxian dragon, which I'll show you guys in a minute right here, which is in the Ancestral tab. There is multiple forms of this Luxian. You know, there's one that has like cookie cutter wings, one that doesn't have wings, one that flies but doesn't actually shoot fireballs. This is the fully maxed out one, which not only flies but also shoots fireballs. So, I mean, it's cool, you know, it's kind of just like a... It's like bragging rights thing, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't really know that many people. Like, I don't see that many people use the dragons just because they're not very good for utility. And then on top of that, I very rarely see anybody actually rock Luxian, just because I don't think that not many people have it, which I wouldn't be surprised if people don't have it because of how extremely time gated this mount is. But frankly speaking, I just don't think people really like the dragon. So that's why most people don't go for it. But even if we ended up going over to the you know, the Dragon Crucible here, you won't actually find Luxian in any of these categories because he is a soul consuming dragon. So you just constantly consume the souls, and then eventually you end up getting the fully maxed out dragon. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, gamers. Really appreciate it. Got a lot of videos going up today, so hopefully you guys don't feel too bad that your sub feed is being spammed. But I mean, I ended up missing a day of uploading earlier this week, so it kind of makes up for it. On top of that, I also have my internet provider is sending a tech guy to end up coming over today to hopefully end up checking and filling out and figuring out and fixing my internet issue. Because for those of you that haven't known or aren't in the loop because you haven't checked into the live streams or stuff like that, basically I've been having some huge problems with my internet where it is specifically tied to my upload speed, and it seems like my modem is just getting overflow, where basically it just goes safety warning, and then it just restarts. So this only ever ends up happening while I'm live streaming, because it's almost like it's reaching its maximum bandwidth and then it's restarting for safety purposes or something. So I really, fingers crossed, okay, wish me luck in the comments and stuff, guys, that hopefully they can not only find the issue but resolve it too, because otherwise it means that I gotta end up finding some solution myself to be able to end up streaming, which so far I think I have a solution, but it's not ideal, especially considering how much I'm paying for this internet. But anyways, I just wanted to get you guys in the loop with all that's going on, and that's why my schedule has been so sporadic lately. But anyways, I appreciate you guys with your comments and your support and stuff like that. It always means the world to me. Smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want to support the channel, and have yourselves a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.